If it's in the game, it's in the game. The action is only moments away, and it comes your way next.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you got quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to seeing him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
First play is to the air. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. We give for the first time to Rachaad White. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid game. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, White. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10, here's Mayfield. Fires over the middle, caught. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Baker throwing again. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. They're set up with 2nd and short. Receiver in motion, headed right. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Staying with Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A throw left side, caught by Brown. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Working inside the red zone. It's caught. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Here's Robinson. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Daniels, 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 7, Buccaneers 3.
On now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Coming up. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Escapes his grasp. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Mayfield to throw again. Evans brings in the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. That is Michael Davis. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Has a man, it's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Number 2, De'Ami Brown. It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Commanders with a chance to boost their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. And he will score, it's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
York now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
14, Buccaneers 3.
On now is York to kick this one away. Bucky Irving now to return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Now the Buccaneers field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the in. Complete. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From the 43. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Timing is everything in life. Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 28. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots, and with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, Daniels to the air. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And this one does not go far. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He has it at the 22. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First and 10, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So it'll be second down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Connects with Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He's back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. Now that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out. McKay Scott and Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Running with Eckler again. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. 7 yards on the carry, but still 3rd and 15 coming up.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
3rd and long for Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 6 coming up here. Baker now from the gun. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone now. That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Mayfield to throw again. Intercepted in the end zone. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Over the middle, Cox, complete pass. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Daniels on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Third down, give to Eckler. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete over the middle. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Daniels from the pistol. Caught near the pylon. And all he needed was one more stride. He's out at the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Eckler. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
York now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Buccaneers 3.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
1st down. Here's Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. Complete out to the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Baker throwing again. Hauled in by Godwin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. It's into the hands of White. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Mayfield. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They motion the tight end over. White on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Offense up to the line fast. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff now to Eckler. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Robinson. Into the second level past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Commanders leading by 11. Going to the ground again on first. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Eckler running dead ahead. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Katie York now on for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to... They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he is to throw. Down the middle, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. To throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's one you watch the next day, Kate, you're just bummed. As a QB, you're a perfectionist. And when it's caught but out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little bit more accurate on your end.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now to throw. Need this to force overtime. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Ball game's not over just yet. Don't leave those seats. The interference call means we're going to have an untimed down here. One final shot here. Putting the body on the line for his team. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a 1-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.